Hey everyone, I'm here to show you all a project I completed a few years ago, something I like to call a smart mirror. So the impetus for this project was the desire to streamline my morning routine. I used to have to check my phone's weather app after getting out of the shower, and that was a cold, miserable first world problem. So this smart mirror is supposed to serve as a hub for all of my information that I need to start the day. The time, the date, weather forecast, whether or not it will rain, and even an inspirational quote at the bottom. In the future, I hope to add in a calendar summary and maybe even a news brief. So the mirror is actually a really simple device. It's basically a two-way mirror with a laptop screen behind it. A two-way mirror works based on the relative differences in light levels on the two sides of it. So if it's darker behind the mirror, then it functions like a traditional mirror reflecting all the light. However, if it's brighter behind the mirror, it transmits that light through it more like a sheet of glass. Using that principle, the display behind the mirror is black with white pixels where I want color or text or images to shine through. To construct this version of the smart mirror, I disassembled a used Dell Latitude laptop I purchased from eBay for about $25. And I highly recommend using this model because they're cheap surplus business units and they all have very large 15-inch displays. The software powering the smart mirror is just Windows XP running Rainmeter, which is a desktop customization tool that people use for putting widgets on their desktop. I used Rainmeter because it's very easy to code a visually pleasing user interface, and the API calls that pull the weather information are also very easy to add in. The Rainmeter files are actually shared on my local network, so I can edit the code from another computer, and I can even use remote access if I need to move widgets around the screen, or customize another part of Windows XP. I use BIOS settings to automatically boot the laptop up in the morning so that it's set up when I wake up, and I use a simple scheduled task to shut it down again at night. You could certainly keep it running all day if you wanted, but I found that the light from the screen was bright enough to annoy me at night. So if you want to make one of these mirrors for yourself, you can do it so easily for about $100. All you need is an old laptop or even a Raspberry Pi to get started. You can purchase acrylic or glass two-way mirrors from online retailers, and they'll even cut it down to size for you. This will cost about $20 or $40 depending on the size and material you choose. The frame can be made out of wood, acrylic, or any other kind of plastic. My next steps will probably be a third redesign of the outer shell. I'm looking into a rimless mirror idea, so we'll see where that goes. And I'm also looking at connecting a second monitor to the computer so I can get a larger display. If you have any questions about making one of these yourself, leave me a question in the comments and I'll be as helpful as I can. I've also posted the Rainmeter code I used in the video's description. Enjoy and good luck!